Hey everyone, welcome to the Captain Drone YouTube channel. My name is Steve, I am a drone pilot, and today for your viewing pleasure, I have the Goo-Sky S1 Legend. Now this is a new heli on the market that people are going kind of crazy over that are stunt helicopter flyers. I am not one. I actually have the ready-to-fly version of this, which means you get the heli, you get the remote, you get some batteries, a charger, and some other stuff. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering, why would they sell this awesome helicopter with a remote? Because people who do stunts and aerobatics already have their own remote, their own batteries, everything. So why does it come in this kit? If you put something in a kit like this, it means it's for beginners. Well, guess what? Beginners can fly this. How do I know that? Because I'm a beginner. So let me pull this baby out and just tell you a few things about it that I'll show you some video. Now this heli is referred to in the helicopter community as a game changer because it is built so well and there's nothing else like it on the market. Not at this price point anyways. It's actually built like a much larger model with high quality components. So if you search YouTube, you will find no bad review on this heli because everybody's so amazed with it. So first off, it's under 150 grams, so you don't have to worry about any crazy restrictions in your country. It has dual brushless motors and not cheap brushless motors, but super good ones. It's direct drive. It comes in 3 colors. They say it comes in white, red, and yellow. They call this yellow, but that's green. The rotors would have a diameter of 290 millimeters. And what I really like about this heli is the battery. You just pull it out from the front and you slide it into the front, and my kit came with batteries and they're only 300 milliamp hours 2S, and you get 8 minutes of flight time. As long as you're not aggressive and doing stunts. If you do stunts, that gets probably reduced in half to 4 minutes. So I'm going to tell you right now, this heli would be similar to a DJI high-end drone. So DJI is the top of the line in the drone market. Goo-Sky is trying to be the top of the line in the consumer heli market. And this little one, this micro heli, they're getting there because it's pretty darn good. Anyways, enough of me chatting. I'll show you some more about the components and the unboxing, but right now, let's go out and fly. Out of the field with the Goo-Sky, and I have a pile of cameras all around me hoping to catch the video because this thing is pretty small. I even have my DJI Mini 3 Pro up in the air over there. All right, so let's go fly. We have the case, the Goo-Sky, everything is in here. So we take out our little heli. I already have a battery in it, ready to go. I just have to plug it in. Next, we take out our remote. You make sure all your switches are pushed away from you, and then you hit these 2 power buttons. Power's on. I really like the ready to fly kit. This remote is supposed to be quite popular. I've heard a lot of good things about it, that the joysticks are good. We're going to try it out here today. This hand is frozen. This one is not. So let's take our case, toss it over there. All I have to do is plug this in. That's why it's so easy and so fast to fly this. Okay, so let's just plug this in. There we are. Put it flat. It's going to set itself up. Take off the little blade guards and we should be set to go. And I'm just going to double check that it is set to go. There we go. It did its little calibration, and if I move a joystick, yes, I can move things on it. So we're set to go. So what I'm going to do is put point of interest on me and have the drone go around me. So the Mini's going to go around me as I fly. Now here's the scary part. This happens in so many reviews I do. I have the Mini at that height, and when I fly an item like a helicopter down here, the Mini is very small. I can't see it. The helicopter is very small. I can't see it. The odds of this Mini and this helicopter connecting in air is really good. So I have to be very careful in this review. All right, let's go up. It's pretty simple. If you leave this switch here to the front and this switch to the front, then we'll be in a sort of stabilized mode. So this is your hold switch. When it's up, it's on hold. Watch, I can move the joystick. See, nothing happens on our little heli, but if I push this down, now watch what happens. Ooh, we have spinning action. Okay, I've discovered I can't fly with mitts on or gloves on. My mitts are causing my thumbs to slide off the joystick, so I have to go bare hand. It's gonna be pretty cold here. All right, here we go. Let's take it up. This thing's got a lot of power, I can tell you that much. But here we are, we're just buzzing around. I'm keeping the tail in because right under is the Mini. That's why I dropped it. All right, so I got it over here. I'll go fly it this way for a second. All right, so flying around here, there's side view, whip it around, here's another side view coming over me. You have to be careful with this little heli because it is an Acro 3D heli, so you can fly it into yourself quite easily, and I wouldn't be surprised if I do that here today with the coldness that's going on. But for just buzzing it around, what I'm showing you in this video is that I am not a 3D heli flyer, so I'm flying this like a beginner. If you can fly an FPV drone, you can definitely fly this heli. I'm just using my FPV drone skills to fly this. Now, it's difficult to keep this close, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to land and I'm going to put a little camera on it. Let me land it and put a camera on it so that you can see what the heck is going on, because it's so small up in the air. See, I bet you can't even see it. It's out there. I'm just going to slow it down and we'll bring it down for a landing. Coming across and coming over for a landing. To landing, you just bring down the left joystick, the throttle. Put it over what you want. Bring down the throttle. There he goes, and hit your little kill switch here. So you see, the Insta360 is too big for the heli. When I put the heli down, it sits like this. So this is going to be an issue, but we'll try it. Let's give this a shot. This could be a total disaster. Let's go. Take it up. Don't fall to the side. I got it up. Okay, so there's a camera on it now. It lifts the camera, no problem. Let's just bring it over here, get it away from the Mini. Mini's in front of it. There we go. So now, I know it's very difficult to see this heli in the air, but at least with the camera on, you can see where the heli's going. Bringing it back at me, I'll buzz over me. There we go. Coming over me nice and slow. There we are. It's very quiet. It's not a noisy heli at all, but I'm sure if it was doing 3D, it would be noisy. So someone who can fly FPV drones can fly this, and then they can move up to flying acro and doing flips and rolls, which I can't do because I don't have enough stick time. All right, I'm gonna bring it down. One of my friends, Jacques, who you see at the field a lot of times, he wants to try it. Missed the Mini, get out of the way. This could be interesting, landing this with that little camera. Ooh, I never thought of that because it's gonna sit on an angle. Let's see, can I get it down? Coming down to the landing pad. I'll put it right there. There we go. Camera fell off. That was the only way to get it to land. What I'll show you, Jacques, on here is that's your hold for takeoff. Okay. This switch over here, all the way down, that is stabilize mode. If you want to fly it in stabilize first to get used to it,
yes, I will.
Leave it down. Non-stabilized is that.
All the way up.
Here we have Jacques, and he is going to take the little Goo-Sky S1 for a flight. He can fly helicopters. You may find it's got a lot of power even on low head speed. So as you're coming back, get close to me and tell me your thoughts.
Flies well. It's very stable.
Yeah, in stabilized mode, pretty stable. How do you find the power in stabilized mode?
Power is extremely good. It's very powerful. The only problem I've had with it is it does not bank.
In stabilized mode, yeah, it's very horizontal.
It's like you have to yaw it all the time.
You got it.
Bank and do your turns. So, yeah. But outside of that, flies really well. Very stable. The wind's pushing it a little bit when you're sideways, but it's a good heli. I like it.
Good. We'll try it in manual mode, and we'll just use head speed 1. Keep it nice and even. Okay, this is manual mode, so I'm going to go stand over beside Jacques just in case it goes sideways. All right, Jacques, anytime. Well, he's got lots of power. So now you should be able to get your banking. Okay, Jacques, if you want to bring it down, I'll get your thoughts. See if you can get the landing pad as close to it as possible without hitting the seagulls. I love your landings. So Jacques, when you flew that, I saw that you switched it from manual mode back to stabilized, always in head speed 1. And what did you think?
It switched from one to the other very gently, very easily. When I went from stabilized to unstabilized, then the head speed went way up and it rose but it was very easy to control the rise and to keep the heli under control at all times. No problems at all. You can switch back and forth between the two.
That's excellent.
Which makes the stabilized mode when you're in flight what I would like to call the save my bacon.
Yeah. And the last question is, how did you find the manual mode?
Very nice, very agile, very fast. It needs some getting used to. That's why I was flying it very gently, because it needs getting used to. I'd say it's faster and more powerful than the M1.
Wow.
It moves very quickly around. It literally darts around. It just doesn't go from one place to the other. It just gets there now.
All right, so you're back to me, and I'm going to show you what comes in the Ready to Fly kit. But first, I want to mention the following. The Ready to Fly kit is pretty much for somebody who's not really in the RC hobby. Like maybe you fly FPV drones or you do other stuff and you want to get into helicopters. So you get the radio, the battery, and everything else. I'm going to show you that in a second. But say you're already in the hobby and you just want to buy the helicopter. You can do that, and you can hook it up to your Radio Master radio. It doesn't matter if you have a TX16S or a Radio Master Boxer, Radio Master Pocket. You would just need one of those radios with a 4-in-1 module, usually built into the radio, and you just connect it to something like Futaba, FHSS, and you're all good to go. All right, here's the unboxing. This is the box your Goo-Sky Legend S1 comes in. Inside that box, you'll find a very nice carry case, and inside that carry case, you'll find your heli, your remote, your battery, and your battery charger. Now check out the takeoff weight of this heli. With a battery, it's only 112 grams. Up front you have a large direct drive brushless motor, and on the tail you have another brushless motor. Speaking of the tail, it's made of aluminum alloy and it's designed to be removed by loosening these screws. The landing skids are made of flexible nylon. You can swap batteries in seconds because they simply slide in and slide out. The Ready to Fly kit comes with batteries. You get 2-cell 300 mAh LiPo batteries plus a USB charger. The canopy is easily removable, and it's not made of that super cheap thin Lexan. The frame is constructed entirely of carbon fiber. Even the servos are full gear digital metal servos. The flight controller has a built-in SFHSS protocol compatible with S-Bus. There's also PPM, and you can attach a DSM-X receiver. What's really cool is they include a Bluetooth module. You connect that module to the flight controller, just plug it in, then download the Goo-Sky app, and you can modify any of the parameters on your helicopter. The Ready to Fly kit includes the T8 transmitter. My transmitter is a mode 2 because the throttle is on the left. All switches are metal switches. On the top you have the USB-C charge port and audio port. The T8 does come with an 18650 rechargeable battery. And finally you receive a few extra screws, zip ties, and the manual. All right, so you're back to me, and my final thoughts are the following. If you're already in the RC helicopter hobby and you don't have this heli, then you might want to pick it up because it's going to blow your mind at how good it is compared to everything you currently own. Second thing, if you're a beginner and you have a little bit of skills on the remotes and you can fly with 2 thumbs or 2 fingers a pincher, then you could probably get this and fly it without crashing it. Just remember, when you fly a helicopter and you're very new at it, you always have to keep a finger on the throttle hold, which is also engine cutoff and engine start, because if a helicopter crashes, that direct drive system is trying to spin, and if these blades can't turn when it hits the ground, you're going to break something. But if you kill the motors as it hits the ground, you're fine. It is high quality, so all components are replaceable. So with all that said, I say go watch other reviews and you'll see how cool this is. But for now, I say I'm putting links to this product below. You can go check it out. I don't know if there's a discount code. Oh, there might be because it's on Banggood. I'm going to put a link to Banggood and you can use my discount code and get this at a cheaper price. So check out. The links are below. But for now, I say if you have questions on this product, just post them below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and I will catch you in a future video with many more helicopter reviews, drone reviews, RC plane reviews. Do I have any RC car reviews? Yes, I do. Coming up. All right, guys. Catch you in the next video. Bye.